Oh, ESPN. It's on Netflix. I still watch that shit. If it's about Michael Jordan, yo, we watch.
Definitely one of the best documentaries of all time.
Rules, guys. Remember
hell yeah.
Rules.
Right,
that joint, and I think the reason why everybody connect with it because it came on at a time when niggas couldn't watch shit else, yo. Like niggas was looking forward to that shit, like finals, yo. Remember, like, yo, there was too busy BS. Niggas was acting like the fucking fight, like a live ass shit was coming on.
Charles, we need at least 15 seconds of no profanity, sir. Too busy BSing while you watching. Never mind, yo. I got potty mouth. Yo, but them suits, yo. What you think about them suits that Jordan used to wear, man? Like, are they worse than Steve Harvey suits, or they about the same?
They about the same. But I just want to let y'all know, and we had this conversation. Jordan was considered one of the flyest niggas at that time, bro. I just want to let y'all know.
Because all he do was wear suits.
Tried to drag him one time. I remember we talked about this, bro. But at that time, Mike was known as the best dressed athlete. Like, my dad, I remember my dad be like, yo, this dude clean as shit. Like,
it's about business.
And other dudes, yo, like, they was like, dog, his suits is on point. I was like, Dad. I used to look at them joints like, yo, they old,
sagging
man.
off them.
They some shit. Like, I bet you Stephen A be like, yeah, that's a great suit. That's a great suit.
I mean, but it was Mike's aura too, though. Like he had
the hoop,
he had that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying?
He had a hoop, bro, and you knew he
the hoop in the left ear. Hey, did any of y'all niggas have like a earring in your left ear coming up? I had.
South niggas. Y'all South niggas always had earrings, y'all. I don't know. That's a down South thing, y'all.
I ain't never had it.
I had a Trini mom. She wasn't going for that shit.
Y'all won't go. I had an
the men and the jewelry, man. I think you gotta understand that's geographical. Because I remember, I never forget when I went down there. And I met y'all niggas, y'all NC niggas. All of y'all had earrings.
Oh, I had two. I had two in my shit.
All of y'all had earrings, y'all, and that's always a down south. Like down south niggas wear jewelry a lot. Like y'all
had two earrings, like shit.
Niggas, like niggas that have bracelets on both shits. Like I'm just starting now to be like, damn, a bracelet would be kind of slick. But I always thought them shits was gaudy though. Like like a big. I was never a big jeweler.
It depends on what kind you get though.
Yeah.
I went to damn I mean, not to be biased, you know me, Rude. Yo, he got the Paisley joints. They in like Paisley like built type shits. Them Cuban links or the Reuben links.
I'm too busy BSing. By the way, I had that thing.
Y'all. I want to get him one of them bracelets, yo. But I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be no gaudy nigga, yo. Like just a slick, chill, understated bracelet, yo. That shit is tough.
Go ahead, get the hoop, man. Get the hoop joint in your left ear.
I'm not getting
no all out. It look like Zion Williamson. He got that shit with the little bolt on his shit. He look dumb though. He look crazy.
No, the little joint. You see the dudes? They started bringing back like Odell started bringing the joints that hang down with the cross. They wear the little joints that hang down.
Boy, DK Metcalf, he got the same joint.
Yeah, that's like the old 80s and 90s joints.
Yeah.
I'm scared of needles, y'all. Classic, I never get no piercing. I don't like needles, y'all.
I'm the same way. I got my ear pierced, but I let that shit close up. Like it was just, I let it.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, your mama's gonna beat your ass, boy. When you get that joint?
I ain't get my ear pierced till I was like 30.
Oh, word, yeah. So your moms weren't having it back then.
You went through a stage or something, nigga. You was later in that shit.
I mean,
everybody.
I still ain't got no tattoos. Like I can't do no needles, bro.
Damn, y'all scared of needles, yo?
Yeah, I can't.
I got
tattoos though, Mike.
I ain't got no tattoos.
Yeah, but it's different when something's like piercing through my flesh entirely, in opposed to just poking me. Pause.
Yeah. Well, look, man. Speaking of needles, I was at the doctor yesterday. Man, I had my physical man, my yearly man, and I got all the joints, man. They took like 6 vials of blood.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they was.
I ain't never been afraid of needles, y'all. Needles.
I was never afraid of it. It's just like, yo, he's talking to needles, like.
I
took
like
6 vials. I'm like, damn, my arm started feeling like, hold up.
Nah, I can't fuck with the needles. Like at the doctor, I just go like. I like
what? Yeah, look you trying to say you was a little biatch, huh? What you saying?
The doctor be like, yo, chill, I can't even get your veins.
I be holding on for dear life to getting fucking blood.
It's a phobia, yo. Like it's still grown ass men like that hate needles, bro.
Oh, real shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, real quick, fellas. I was gonna say, man, we live. I just wanted to say, welcome everybody in the chat. Shout out to y'all for being here. Once again, we are every Wednesday, too busy BSing, 9:30-ish. Today we was more 10 o'clock-ish. So, we too busy BSing. Y'all know how it goes sometimes. Every Wednesday we are here. Every Wednesday night, Too Busy BSing. We definitely appreciate y'all for those that are here for pulling up. But real quick, just wanted to say while we here, I want to quickly just say to RIP to legends and icons in the game before we introduce the show. Tina Turner, Jim Brown. You know what I mean? Jim was 87. Tina Turner was 83. And yeah, man, our icons are are dying, man. But definitely rest in peace to them.
R.I.P. For sure. Always respect. Those are two legends.
Yeah, legends, man. Legends.
In their respective, industries. So yeah, definitely, bro. I'm glad that they got to live happy, full lives at least. Hopefully they die peacefully, man. But rest in peace.
Right. Yeah, they said Tina Turner she was in her home in Switzerland. Yeah,
hey, bro, and that's something we wanted to talk about on the show a little bit later
moving
on.
Moving out of these states. Yeah, moving out.
But Switzerland fire too. Studies are showing that more and more Black people are moving abroad. Just abroad.
Abroad period.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Switzerland, Nigeria, it's actually countries that pay you to move there. You know what I mean? As a foreigner. Japan.
And I think where we get this mindset, of America's the only industrialized, modernized country. Bro, it's not like that no more. Man. You can live just as good in a lot of places abroad. Not everywhere, but there are places you can live and be comfortable with the technology and everything. Actually, better technology than we got.
That's right.
Hey, bro.
But look, I was gonna say before we got too deep into this, I know sometimes we like to go off the cuffs, and sometimes we say things that we mean, but we might not mean, and we sometimes get caught up in saying shit because we just too busy BSing. But real quick, the perspectives and views expressed by Too Busy BSing and its hosts are intended for entertainment purposes only. We assume no responsibility or liability for any errors in this content, because those thoughts and views could be complete and total bullshit. So we hope you enjoyed the show. It's your boy Maintain.
It's your boy Turks.
Got Obi 2 times.
And I go by the name Screw Mike. You're now tuned into the Too Busy Bullshitting Show. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Little raspy there, bro. Little raspy.
That's why I keep this water. You might want to grab a little
froggy in this shit.
Make a swing.
Like the frog right there.
Too busy BSing, yo.
I was hoping I could put a loogie out.
Oh yeah, no. Hold that. We're missing somebody, man. So shout out to our boy Elroy, our boy Cos, man. He's not in here, so he too busy BSing. But shout out to Cos, yo. Yeah, but in true Cos fashion, I did want to real quick just tap in and see how y'all was doing this week, man. Terrence, man, how you doing, bro?
Same old, man. You're doing well, man. Everything's going fine. From a health standpoint, I had a couple of appointments, just for other stuff. If y'all regulars know, at the beginning of the year, I had some real serious stuff, embolism, pulmonary embolism, blood clots in the lungs. But I gotta follow up with that on the 31st. But I think everything's gonna go well with that. So we already claiming that. But all in all, man, everything good, man. Family good. Same old. Can't complain.
That's what's up. All right, what about you, Mike? Screw.
I can't complain, man. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Slow motion better than no motion, man. Just getting ready. He's almost halfway through the year, fellas. Already.
Right, bro.
Already. Damn, it's June.
It's crazy.
I'm
just trying to make sure the second half better than the first half, man. You know what I'm saying? God is good.
That's fact.
All the time,
man. We're
old church, Mike. Take us to church.
Right. Talk to me, man.
Man, ain't too much I can't complain, man. Like my man Mike said, slow motion. Started a new gig, just learning my way through that shit. It's a little taxing, but trying to make my way through. This weekend, Memorial Day weekend, so hopefully have a little fun. Hopefully it don't rain, weather be nice and shit. Hopefully I get up with my gang.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
Man,
you gonna be on the side, right?
Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to be up in the DMV area, be in DC. Yeah, man. So I guess this is going to my tap in. So this weekend we got a basketball tournament in the DC area. We got a game on Saturday against the number 1 6th grade team in the country. My son is it's about to go down. So yeah, I'm gonna be up there in the DMV, getting up with the gang. But real quick, talking about jobs, Obi, man. I had my first big client interview or meeting down in Columbia, South Carolina today. So that was fire. So yeah, we moving, man. So that's enough of that, the tap in. So real quick, fellas, I don't know, we're not doing a what you call it, bow tonight. We're not doing any other topic that's solo, right? We were supposed to do that, but we'd be too busy BSing, right? And we live, so you know how that shit go. So we're not doing that. So let's get into too busy with the bullshit. And for the regulars, y'all know what it is, but anybody just watching, it's your first time watching today. Too busy with the bullshit. Really, this is what it is. We go through a bunch of topics that happen throughout the week. Some of the things that you heard or may not have heard. And then we're gonna go through the list. If there's something that we want to talk about, we're gonna say, yeah, we too busy. Oh no, we with the bullshit on that. But if it's something we want to pass on and we don't want to talk about it, we say we too busy for that. So fellas, you want to, get rolling on too busy with the bullshit?
Let's get it, man.
Let's go.
Let's get this shit. But there was a bunch of stuff happening, man. A lot of funny shit. Let's talk about, well, let me see. I don't know if y'all heard, but Akademiks, DJ Akademiks, who is pretty much the voice of the young culture, rap culture. Just Hilarious was on Breakfast Club, and she was pretty much doing the rumor report, talking about, some shit she was talking to with Dirk or whatever, and pretty much called DJ Ak a bitch, like literally a bitch. Yeah. So from that point, she DJ Akademiks went in on her for about a good 20 minutes today. So are we too busy for the DJ Akademiks Just Hilarious back and forth?
Man.
Too busy, bro.
Yo, bro, why are you arguing for one? Why are you arguing?
I'm tired of seeing this nigga arguing with females.
Yo, he love arguing with women, yo. That's that
nigga be drunk, yo.
Yeah, he definitely be drunk. And now that Dirk is his best friend, because Young Boy turned on him, so now he all up on Dirk bumper.
That's crazy.
Too busy,
right?
Too busy, man.
Too busy. All right. Say that. So let's move on. We got.
I ain't gonna lie, real quick. Ak is CNN News though. I give him that. He's CNN News though. I give
CNN.
He stayed with the culture news.
No. He the niggas that he up top.
All right. So what else we got? Former B2K member Raz-B.
Oh God.
Has come forward and said he was
too busy
by his brother. Too busy. Sorry. We don't hear about Raz-B. Stop, man. I mean, he just wanted to tell people it wasn't Chris Stokes that abused him, but it was actually his brother and other relatives. So all right, we too busy. We too busy. Let's keep this shit moving. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. Well, I think I would like to talk about this. Let's see what y'all think about it. DJ Envy and Rick Ross pretty much taking the gloves off and throwing all kind of low blows at each other about their car shows. They both have car shows, and it's kind of getting to a different type of level now. Are we too busy for the back and forth between Rick Ross and DJ Envy, or are we with the bullshit?
Hell no, that shit was hilarious, man.
No, we gotta talk about this shit.
Yeah.
We got to. I mean, it started off with the fun and games, bro. I think it started off with fun and games, but I think it was initially wasn't Rick Ross on Drink Champs, and he was pretty much talking about his car show, but kind of slightly took a quick little jab at DJ Envy's joint. And then Envy got back on the program on Breakfast Club and pretty much was talking about, look, man, your car show, people got to pay $500 for that show, but you come to my show, it's for the family. Like this is DJ Envy talking. So his show is about the families. You come in, it's only $19.99 to come in. So yeah, man, what y'all think about it, man? How y'all feel about it?
I mean, they always be taking jabs at each other though, man. But I don't know. I think that shit is kind of I don't know if Envy's starting to feel like the pressure from that shit, like if Raw shit is getting bigger or more attention to his shit or what. But I just kind of feel like Envy I don't know. He started to turn a little red.
No pun intended. Are you trying to call him light skin? Huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, man, light skin. That's coming from
he was extra light skin, bro. What you say, Mike?
I actually went to a car show when he was in Jersey. I took my son up there.
The Envy shit.
Yeah, a few years back. Okay. Yeah,
Ross really charging niggas $500 though.
Yeah, because it's on his property. It's at his house.
Yeah,
different. His is at his house.
Mm-hmm. His joint, I mean, the first time I actually really tuned in to his joint was last year, and I know that shit was big last year. You know, he had everybody out there. Yeah. It was the first time I actually seen it. Like, you remember, like Chad Ochocinco was running on bulls and shit, because he got all that shit. He got that farmland out there. But I don't know what made the joint turn left though, because now Rick Ross, the shits I've been seeing, so I know that, like, you know, it seemed like to me, from my perspective, and again, I'm not in tune with the shit, but it seemed like it started off as just friendly banter, two dudes that are doing car shows. So of course, one going to try to throw a little dig, but I think Envy took it a little left when he started talking about, hey, well, your crib is the Airbnb, and you be having people, you know, skeet on your sheets, and you be renting out your house for money. Man milk. Yeah, he pretty much insinuated that Rick Ross be having to rent out his crib because he can't afford it, because the people who's going to take it and stuff. So, you know, of course, you know that Ross, I think he won. Ross, one of the best shit talkers, I think, a troll. He can troll. He gonna troll you great. So he just
that's like survived that 50 Cent shit.
What I say? Yeah, he survived 50 Cent shit.
Because anybody else, they would have, 50 would have took them out, with that shit. You know, 50
like the Officer Ricky shit and all that.
50's another goat at shit talking. Like 50 gonna troll, yo.
So, 50 a mastermind, but
so
this Ross shit. Ross got personal with this like talking about kids buying down the pool slides and shit.
Talking about a shorty, talking about his woman, talking about
he called his wife a girlfriend. He said, your girlfriend.
He called her a girlfriend. Yeah. He called her a pool. What do you call it? A paddle, a
pickleball paddle polisher.
Pickleball paddle polisher.
Yo, and I don't know why, maybe that's just me, when he went the other day, when he went on his live and he was talking about, I was talking about the slide and talking about his son. When he kept on calling your boys, he kept on calling them boys. Like, it's a little disrespectful. Like,
when he called the boys
coming up in, he ain't call them your kids or your sons. He said your boys can come up here and be on top. I know they never been on top before, but they could come up on my slide and be on top for once.
This the funny shit. That shit with the pickleball paddle polish was funny as fuck. But when he was like live doing that shit, he was like, yo, Envy, I want you to set up your DJ booth right there. And I want your sons to break dance in this.
Your boys. Call them boys.
I ain't know he was talking about his kids.
Yeah, when he said boys, he's talking about his
I'm thinking he's talking about his mans and shit. Like, get your mans out here.
He's talking about his kids, boy. He call them boys, man.
I get it. I would feel a way too, though, if it, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like Rick Ross did that shit after Envy started bringing up that money shit with his house and all that shit.
Right.
So who took the lowest blow? Like, who made it get to this far? You think it was Envy's fault, the reason why it went this far, or
I do. Because he took it away from the car show and put it on some other shit.
Yeah, and if he kept it, I think honestly, if they just kept it banner about whose car show was slicker, I think that would have been cool. Like, because of course, Envy talking about your car show, like your cars ain't even fly like that. Yeah, you got a lot of cars, but your car's not even slick. And the thing that I've seen is what Rozay do is he actually invites a bunch of dudes who are in the car space to come down. So they bring whatever cars they're going to bring. It's not like it's predetermined. Like my man Spitter Currency was down there last year. You know, he big in the cars. Like all this.
He come with his car. Like he come drive.
Like Spitter actually came from New Orleans, brought his shits in trailers, like bringing his shits down there. You know what I mean? So, you know how it be, man. I just feel like if he kept it like
shit too, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's the same way, but I feel like if he had kept it just to the strictly, like you said, to the car shows, then it wouldn't have took a left turn. But I think when he went talking about bringing up papers, like you doing an Airbnb, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you got to know how to joke. Like, you got to know how to troll. Like, you took it personal.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all personally, what would y'all rather go to? Which car show would you rather go to? Would you rather go to $500 Rick Ross on his property, or would you rather go to Mike, you already went to
Renzel.
I would rather go to the
It's gonna be way more lit.
That's an experience
at the crib. Yeah,
we gonna probably have a pool. We gonna have some Bel Air.
Yeah, no shots to Envious. But
the Envious shit. Oh man,
beige boy.
Yes. Yeah. Well, hold on, but Screw, you ain't say which one you'd rather go to though.
It depends on the type of vibe I'm on. If I'm going with my son, I'll go to Envy joint. But if I'm on like some business networking type tip, then I'd rather go to Ross joint.
But this the thing, it fuck around be kids at Ross joint though. It was like he fuck around had a whole family out that joint.
But
kids, yams, all type of shit.
The ability to probably turn into like a movie more so.
Yeah,
right.
That nigga, you said he got Buffalo and shit, right?
Yeah, like last year, you know, because Chad came down, Ocho Cinco came down. He was riding the motherfucking them big ass horses and shit, but he got buffaloes and shit too.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy. That's a tax
write-off. Ross or
Ross? Yeah, Rick Ross.
Niggas was riding buffaloes.
No, he got buffaloes on the property. He
got them shits on his crib. Yeah.
But he got buffaloes on the property. but Ocho was riding horses at the time. He was just riding the horses and shit.
That's crazy. But man, hopefully it don't get left because this is where it has gotten could go left. Now, this is one thing I mentioned. I know like
box one time, man.
Right, but I did want to. I think nobody mentioned this too. When Envy was on Breakfast Club, and he was talking about the gunplay situation where gunplay was going through something. I can't remember what it was, but he was like, "Yo, that's your man. How you let him set up a GoFundMe? If that's your man's, I would never let that happen." So I feel like that also was like a personal dig where he kind of went a little too far. Where, bro, that ain't got shit to do with why you bringing gunplay into this?
That's after the wife shit, though. That was after the wife shit, though. When he did that,
that was after the wife shit.
That's after the pickleball
polish.
Damn. He came on the next day and did that shit.
Hey, what brand was that though? Was that one post?
No, it's just a
pickleball on the shirt.
It just said pickleball on the shirt.
But I'm saying that wasn't a specific brand.
No, bro, that's his joint.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Like, and the thing about it though, you know, Rick Ross, like, and shout out to Renzo, like, you gotta respect the nigga entrepreneurship. Like, he got his hands on a lot of shit. Like, he got his own, got his own shits and a bunch of stuff outside of the Wingstop and the music. The nigga really don't do no music. Like, I ain't
the Bel Air Rose,
like, he just was on some other shit.
Yeah,
he don't got. But the other day he had his own soap. He was like, "Yo, you can wash my cars with the slippery soap."
The slippery
soap. Out of the slippery slope, he was like, "It's slippery soap," and then he was showing all his cars. Now, and the thing I will say about Rozay, he's keeping it more show towards the car show. Like every time he trolls him, that's why he's a better troller than Envy, because Envy's now going into the cop shit, the same shit that 50 did, like the cop, you a CO, like that's old news. Shit. Like everything that Renzo's doing, he trolling him is around his car show, like telling you, "I got a job for you, bro. Like I got a job. You could do this at my car show. You could do this at my car show." Funnier, you know?
I mean, Envy. I think he kind of jumped the shark. Per se, when he put on that outfit, like yo, you ain't had like you put on that, you kind of look kind of wild, like looking good.
It's not as witty as bro.
It's not witty.
Charlamagne probably be egging that nigga on too, like
you know he did. Hey, y'all got to chill.
Charlamagne was on that shit, like yo, you going too far, yo, just chill.
Charlamagne want that shit to go left.
Yeah. Because that's the end of Breakfast Club as
not the end. Oh yeah, and Jess Hilarious getting smacked by figuratively by DJ Akademiks.
Nobody of Jess's culture is probably paying attention to what Ak got to say.
Real shit.
I feel like she's just doing that shit because she on the show right now.
Yeah,
right.
Is she like the official like third host?
So is she?
Nah, I don't think she's official.
They have guest hosts here and there.
But she be on that joint like the little.
Oh, hold on, fellas. I got a special guest that wants to pop in real quick. But I think I should let him sit in the goof for a little bit longer. Just you want time out. But shout out to this brother. How you doing, sir? Welcome. You're too busy BSing, but you're back on the show. How are you?
I'm just sick a little bit. Let me be chill on me, God. I'm here. Sorry.
You here? All right.
Talking
you
about,
sure?
You gotta come on like he's sick.
I'm sick. Let me be.
Just had the crib.
Yeah, he looked like he just did some shit. Like he just did some real.
Yeah, what you do, nigga?
Yo, my allergies, man. Listen, man.
It was an ugly day. It was an ugly allergy. I
know
allergy.
Oh yeah.
So I know he got his allergy. Fuck,
better get some clarity.
But
bro, I did. I just woke up, man. But I'm here. My bad, God. Let's get to it. I'm listening, y'all.
We here. So the whole gang here. You know what I'm saying? We too busy bits. Hey, bullshitters. Y'all already know how we do. We too busy BSing, so sometimes shit just happens the way it happens. All right, so follow along. Bullshitters, it takes one to know one. You know what I mean? But let's keep it moving. Some of these topics. Carmelo Anthony announces retirement after 19 seasons in the NBA. Where does he rank on your top NBA list? And who's number 15 should Denver retire? Which we know should be Yoke. But are we too busy, or are we with the bullshit for Carmelo Anthony retiring?
I mean, one time for Melo, man. I feel like he's been retired.
Too
though.
busy, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
For the first Melo, one time for the first Melo, but.
Yeah, shout out Carmelo. Yeah, he the first Melo.
We don't even recognize that second Melo nigga.
We don't, but a lot of young
them young kids wearing his shoes. Yo, do them kids up there wear his shoes? Good down here, they damn sure wear Melo shoes. Melo
ball?
The Melo ball shits, yeah. Them kids.
They hooping them Jones. A lot of kids.
Lomachenko never asked for a pair, so there's that.
They ain't wearing them at his school. Yo, they ain't wearing the Melos at his school.
I don't know.
Not real.
I don't know. No, you got a case study right there. That's
too busy.
Going to the little kiddies basketball games, like my son, little King Jones,
all the kids, man.
I've seen all the little kids.
No, I believe I believe that.
Yeah, they definitely hooping them shits. All right. So speaking of hoop, we got Phoenix Mercury coach, is WNBA we talking about, had questions for the LA fans, and pretty much that's why didn't the Brittany Griner return game get a sellout crowd? And Brittany Griner returned after serving jail time in prison in Russia for but you know, I guess there was it half the crowd? I don't know how many people actually attended in LA, but are we too busy or with the bullshit with the Phoenix Mercury coach and asking why LA didn't come out to see BG, Brittany Griner?
It's a touchy
topic. It's a topic now. We can get in on it, but are we too busy or what we on?
I mean, is it? I don't know.
Could I ask you a question? I don't know if y'all too busy or not, but we've touched on this when we was talking about basketball and females and all of that. I feel like this is a good time to go back to when Terry wowed me about that, right? If y'all too busy, we can leave it on, but I don't know. Is we too busy?
You already made.
I mean, we were too busy. Where was you going with that? Where was you going with that?
You can't just leave that like that.
Okay. All right, so
don't be Terry, nigga. I'm gonna smack you when I say
courts in session, bitches. Courts in session.
Courts in session. Let's go. Remember we was talking about how the young girl from Baltimore, how she was doing good, and we were saying how the
Angel Reese,
Angel Reese, WNBA is different from the NCAA, right? And this is a perfect example of what I was saying when Terrence, he was like, yo, the NBA should do more, whatever the case may be. We look at this young lady, BG was the biggest situation in women's sports, right, at the time because of what happened, how significant it was, right? Mm-hmm. This woman come back, haven't played. This is her first game. I didn't say this was a disgrace. I didn't say this was bad. None of y'all didn't. A woman coach said, yo, for her first game back, we couldn't sell it out. And this go back to the point, turns like, it's not me or you, it's just not supported. I would think all of the women fans, you know what? Every woman around should be championed that whether we support her or not, just to support the WNBA.
Yeah,
that joint should have been sold out. People should have been going crazy. She had a great game, but the turnout is no justification for that, bro.
Women don't give a fuck about the WNBA. Women don't give a fuck.
That's what I was trying to get you to understand, Terrence. Like, if women don't give a fuck about it, you can't
why should we
force it on men? You can't.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying women don't give a fuck about it. I'm not saying force it on men. I was just saying, I guess my only part was like, I feel like it is partly part of the men's job to help grow that league.
The men of the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, now when I say the men, I'm not saying like they should give some of their money to them. I'm saying as an entity. Like it's the NBA.
Like help use they platform as a marketing tool.
Exactly.
Like,
that's all I was saying.
Right.
I'm not saying like, go ahead.
We saw it all over TV. all over television.
What? So
BG
what
was
on
coming
TV?
back. No, that BG was coming back. I knew she was coming back.
BG, Brittany Griner.
I didn't know she was playing.
Yeah, it was all over. Yeah, all over.
It was marketed.
Nah,
I
didn't see no.
Yeah, now market.
You didn't see no commercials leading up to it.
Yeah,
y'all saw commercials like doing the playoffs and shit. I didn't.
Bro, no.
They showed like the little graphic. They showed a graphic and they talked like, "Yo, the game coming on," and they showed the graphic. Yeah, they did that.
They did a little marketing to it.
My thing is the same energy that women, everybody had for Angel Reese in the NCAA, and I told y'all it was two different animals. The NCAA put that machine behind them girls. The WNBA is kind of different, because they don't have the boosters. They don't have everybody put.
I think you're kind of wrong on that. I don't think it was the NCAA that boosted it. I just think that it was such a, Kelly, whatever her name, Caitlin Clark is so dope at what she is. Mm-hmm. She the white hope. She's like the Larry Bird.
But it was pushed more. I saw weird.
But you got a black chick, Angel Reese, they created coming at her. It was more of a narrative created based on a white basketball player and a black. I don't think it was more so about just them trying to push their girls. That situation was something that was like, all right, let's go with it. I think those are like apples and oranges.
You couldn't ignore it,
but yeah, they couldn't ignore that. Yeah, exactly.
I felt that the entire NCAA tournament from jump, it was pushed. Like from round one,
they didn't even know that they was going to get to where they got.
No. I'm just saying that from the jump, from start, from round one, I felt like it was just a little bit more. Granted, those women stood up, whether Angel Reese and what's the other little girl name? Caitlin Clarkson. They had a little bit more swag.
Clark.
Yeah, Clark.
Too busy BSing.
Kelly Clarkson.
No, you don't watch.
But in all honesty, it was due to that her taunt. Her shit. You can't see me.
She did the Tony Yayo, yo.
That was just something to feed off.
Oh, after the fact,
yeah. She could have been a black chick doing that, and Angel Reese would have been doing the same. You know what I mean?
Doing the same.
I'd like to add before we get off of this. I would like to add. I know we're too busy for it, but let me real quick. It's LA Mercury coach. In LA, they had the Lakers were actually playing game
Phoenix Mercury.
But I'm saying the Mercury. So to the Mercury coach, yo, you talking about LA where there's all these other things going on. There's so many different teams, so many different things happening in LA, and the WNBA is low on the totem pole in LA. We talking LA now in Phoenix or somewhere else, Chicago, wherever else they playing at. It might be a little bit more heightened, but like LA, it's too much going on in LA, especially when the playoffs was like happening for the NBA playoffs. It just wasn't going to be one of them type of times. So, y'all growing. It's 27 years in. Y'all will get there. Y'all will get there. Let's keep it moving though. Let's keep this shit moving. What else happened? Okay, we talked LeBron, but let's talk about Bronny real quick. Because I think we didn't necessarily talk LeBron yet, but Bronny was going crazy on social media. Bronny James, which is LeBron James Jr., had social media in a frenzy for taking a white girl to prom, allegedly. I don't know if that's alleged. It looked like they were there, so I don't know if it's alleged. But do we care if your child goes to prom with someone from another race? Bronny and his white queen. We too busy for this, or we with the bullshit, y'all?
I'm with the bullshit on this.
We with the bullshit.
I'm with the bullshit.
Why you gotta do that, man? Why you call her a white queen?
Please,
Caucasian.
That's his queen.
I thought you being facetious, man.
No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
All right, let's go.
Bronny and his white Nubian princess. I don't think we should do it. Like that,
come on, man. Don't
chill. Leave Melo with his white Nubian princess.
Too busy BSing.
So Nubian. You know Nubian means black, right?
Chill.
Right,
chill. It's white. It's white Nubian princess. So let him be. But look, I looked up some stuff though, all for the jokes aside, because I wanted to know. So Bronny went to Sierra Canyon this past year, right? A nice private school. 55% male. 45% female at the school currently, right? 41% of those kids is white. 19% of those kids is multiracial. 14% of those kids is African American. 9% Asian. 7% Hispanic. 6% international, 2% unknown, right? So I say all of that to say, right, if we were able to send our kids to this prestigious school, whether it's filled with blacks, filled with white, whatever the case may be, but let's just speak on what it is now. The school that Bronny go to is predominantly white. The African American kids, majority of them that's boys. There are boys. Mm-hmm. Majority of them play basketball, right? So we're looking at him, and I thought I sent the joint with him and to go back. LeBron did the same thing. Not I say that's right, wrong, and different. The point that I'm trying to make, and our kids are able to experience something that we haven't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Kayla, Lil Mike, everybody, Trace, Jayla, everybody, bro, could literally my son
definitely go to school with some.
You know what I'm saying? Could go on the computer now and have a conversation and make a friend with someone that's in China from the video games they play, all of that. I don't know why the fuck do we put so much emphasis and so much stuff on these kids. This is the thing that I always wanted to say. They're not like us. Majority of these kids, bro, they don't understand what racism is because they've never experienced it. They've been in a melting pot with so much. What they learn is from what we show. Bronny, I don't give a fuck who Bronny go to prom with. Bro, I cared more about Bronny's outfit. His outfit was fire.
Yeah, the Palm Angels.
No, that wasn't Palm Angel joint. What?
Yeah, the Palm Angels.
Palm Angels.
No, that's Chrome Heart.
No, Chrome Heart.
Why was it so fire though? Because it was Chrome Heart.
Because it had all the crosses on it.
It wasn't the traditional.
The fit was all black, right? What is it?
All black. My man had his chest out.
Chrome Heart was fire.
It was cool. It was cool.
No, the cut was fire. It had the flare. It had the flare at the bottom.
And hold on, was it fire because of the brand or fire because of the design?
I told you how the cut of the suit was.
You realized I didn't say the name just now.
The cut of the suit, he had the Euro top, no shirt under it. But then the slacks, it was a flare slack. So it was a skinny through the fucking the
out at the bottom.
And then the flared out the bottom of the shoes was
Bronny wasn't fucking with my
fire,
bro.
He wasn't. No, man.
But let's go back. Long story short, the point that I'm making is, why do we put so much energy into this? There's a lot of kids out here that's going through way more dangerous stuff. Weird, like people, grown men and women, is bashing this little kid on social media for just who he went to prom with. Maintain. Let me ask you a question, bro. Would you care if your kid went to prom with someone black, white, Mexican, Asian, whatever? Does it matter?
Listen, if all he knows, he has a black grandmother's black. You see, the stepmom, his mom is black. Whatever the case, you know what I mean. Like that's all he's around, and then he end up. I will feel away. I'm just gonna be 1,000 with you. I'm gonna feel away because that was like I'm gonna feel away. Just period. Because
go back.
You know what I mean? Because it's not that he's seen it from me or his mother or anybody in his family. He didn't see it from us. So maybe I would feel away. Maybe I didn't put the right stamp down to be like, all right, yo, even without me saying it, yo, son, don't date you a white woman. Don't bring one to the crib. Without me saying that, he should be able to see how I move, how his family move, to be like, all right, this is what I want. Something's out. So that's how I would feel away about it.
So hold on.
To answer your question.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Orby. My bad. I don't want to.
All right. So look, I don't knock that at all. But kids are creatures of their environment. We all are creatures of our environment. You know what I mean? And for what our kids watch on TV, on their iPads, for the environment that they in school, like we can't help. Like I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't trip too hard. Like I mean, if that's his type, that's his type. But I mean, we all have preferences, and I prefer that than something else. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like I can't knock my son for liking something that you know what I mean. He's genuinely attracted to. What I mean?
But Maintain said he was wrong, and I see Naya in the comments saying she agreed. But
I didn't say he was wrong. I just said I would feel away. I would feel away.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Let's get to you, Turn, because I just want to understand. So
it is, bro.
I get it that Kayla's mom would love for her to bring a young black boy home. I get it.
For sure.
But for me, if he takes care of you, I don't care what he is. So this is what I'm asking you, Terrence, because you look like you shook your head and smiled like you agree with Maintain. What is it? Like I'm saying, it's tell me. I really want to understand. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, what do y'all think is the difference if they're loved, they're taken care of the same way if Little Mike or Mookie want to deal with a young Caucasian man? Or
so let Terrence answer.
Yeah, man. I mean, I agree with Maine in a lot of aspects. I think, when you have done like what Bron has done and he has a black wife, and then your son chooses to gravitate towards white women, you kind of have it's only human nature to have a little bit of more of a confused, like, what is driving this affection or this gravitational pull with white women when, all you see in your nuclear family structure is black woman. I got black sister, Zuri, she's black. Everything is, you got that around you, and Bron has done that. I mean, he doesn't. His mom black. His wife is black, right. So he's around like all of the women, or the most important women in Bronny's life are black. So for him to go out now, did he go out though? Did he go out? No, but when I say to go to the prom, now I do totally understand. Like we gotta make a determination, like, because not everybody that you go to the prom with is people that you like seriously are wanting to be with, bro. Like so to what Obi's point is right. So to Obi's point is if it's slim pickings as it pertains now granted, Bron ain't living next door to black 9 times out of 10 in their area or their where they be all the time, and the
where the fuck is he gonna meet
usually majority white. So and I think and so this is my question. I can I'll propose this to all of y'all. Like, do y'all think your preference as it pertains to the opposite sex is learned or is it inherited, born with? Because does like views and images, or do your parents or anything like that go into it? Because I think that me, and us a lot. Like I know us, I think you went to more so predominantly, like you went to a mixture of some whites down in North Carolina, but I know us, we went to majority black schools. So
we had a little mixture. We had a mixture.
And see, that's the thing. We ain't had no mixture where I went to school. So throughout my whole childhood, bro, I only seen black women. So when you're getting into those formative years, like 7th grade, maybe 6th, you always like girls. Like, I ain't gonna lie. In 5th grade, my first girlfriend was in 5th grade, Robin Lee. She was black. But when I got to middle school, I remember in 7th grade, I dated this white girl for like a week. You know how you is in a week. I bought up a piece of paper, but I threw it at this girl named Dawn. She was white, little white girl. She said yes. We was rocking for like a week, bro. That was like the only time I was with a white girl.
My first girlfriend was white, yo.
Hold on. Yeah. Mike, tell me, do you remember?
Don't say no names, y'all.
Damn. Okay.
No.
Sure, yo.
My first girlfriend was white, yo.
I like what Keisha Smith said. As long as my daughter is getting treated, our daughter's getting treated right. I don't care.
Right. That's similar to what you were saying, right? Yeah. It's pretty much what you were saying.
2023.
Yeah. Shout out Keisha.
But watch this, don't Maintain, and then we can jump on.
Welcome to the bullshitters.
If nobody else have nothing to say, I came here and Miss Lynn's class. What grade was that? I was in, Mike. 4th grade, Miss Lynn.
4th grade.
4th grade.
Miss Lynn was y'all 4th grade. She was my 5th grade teacher.
Yeah, I love Miss Lynn, Mel. Miss Lynn,
she
used to love my cologne, yo. I was the only kid. She used to tell me the boys used to tell me my cologne stink, yo. My CK1. Miss Lynn loved that shit. Love that shit. Listen, so back then our school was predominantly black. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck Julie Fagiani, man. Jesus, you remember Julie Fagiani, Michael?
Said that joke like he got some memories.
I do. So what grade? Y'all was in the 4th grade.
You got was in the memory, yo. You remember them names, first and last name.
Listen, I remember that. The reason
she was the only white girl in the school, though.
She was so cool with me because I cared that she was smart. She used to help me do my homework. So I used to put my arm around her type did. But the point that I'm making is I had one white girl in our school and she was chill, so we gravitated to her. So a school like Bronny, where majority
I get it.
Yeah, that don't even look like him. And it's Bronny. He's getting the pick of the litter. The best of the best.
Y'all tripping even as
ain't
a
even that bad though. Like you don't get a white girl. Like
listen, to me and you, she might not be, but we don't know her caliber at the school.
Right.
Bro, you can go outside your school for your prom,
no.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
can.
we're saying. You can. But
majority
of people that we knew went to school with went
somebody
to prom from their school. Yeah.
Yo, before we move on from the topic, go ahead, Obi.
No, do your thing. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yo, before we move on from the topic, yo, I did want to say I had this conversation, y'all, with my wife, but with a female, because I wanted a female perspective on this, yo. And again, I don't know if any other even ladies feel like right, because I wanted to find out how they feel about it.
Ladies in the chat, this to you, ladies in the chat.
I see a lot of different energy when it becomes a black man with a white woman as opposed to a black woman with a white man. And I specifically asked why the energy is different, specifically with black women when they see a black man with a white woman as opposed to when they see a black woman with a white man. And what I was told was because the black, specifically that black man, white woman, the way that white women have been characterized throughout history as it pertains to black men, it's always been very vindictive. It's always been very sneaky. It's always been very slothful. Like when we talk about Emmett Till and we talk about, Rosewood, when you had the white woman, she liked the black man, but as soon as it comes up, she going to say a white man did it. Like they always kind of really had our detriment at hand. Now again, from the pro-black perspective, it went deep from that standpoint. So that's kind of how that was seen as it pertains to. It's always like, and she also said, if anything goes down, dispute, quarrel, anything that goes on between men and women, the black man is always going to look like, oh, what is he doing to her? Like, doing something to her?
King,
is he aggressive?
Look at King.
Like that sort of thing.
What's old boy name that's in the Marvel joint now?
Oh yeah, King, yeah. Like when it's the white women, and if something go down and shit go right, it's always gonna look. The outside's gonna look at what did that black man do to that white woman. It's always gonna be look like he was aggressive, he was wrong, he did something to that white woman, and that's not always the dynamic when it's a white man and a black woman. Usually, it's more so for a come up, or it's usually because
whoa, go back to the come up. Sort of come up for who?
They say
the black woman. The black woman.
Like the black woman, she's probably on a dean, and like we got the Supreme Court justice, we got Kamala, we got all these other women that are high-ranking positions, got white husbands.
Look at Shorty that was just on the Breakfast Club that said
what I mean?
she wouldn't date a bus driver, but the dude she was engaged to.
Yeah, it's white man. It's almost like okay, they just can't. They just at that level where they can't identify or with a black man, or even some of they may say the black man ain't looking for me because I may be too successful or something like that, so that they're going to the white man because that's all that will accept them. So that's kind of how they took it. Bullshitters, y'all feel free to let us know.
Bullshitters, let us know. Yeah, we got Nina. What Nina said. Nini. Sorry, let me just read this real quick. I have white people in my fam. From experience, I want my son to be with someone who can understand him culturally, a black woman. So I get that point. But Obi, you were about to say something. What were you about to say real quick?
All right, so it was more so geared towards actually what Nini is saying, but it's just more so like we keep talking about this black-white thing. Like, what about other cultures and other races? Like, for instance, like a Spanish and white or Spanish and black, Asian and black, Asian and white. Like my thing, like I'm an American-born citizen, but my family is, they're culturally like different. My mom is from Trinidad, my dad's from Nigeria, so I was actually like brought up like culturally different than most Americans. So my thing is like when these other cultures come into play, like outside of black and white, is there a real issue? Is there a real bias?
It's only it's only in America, Steve. That's what I'm saying. This only happened here.
If you're dating with another minority, whether it be Hispanic, whether it be something, it ain't looked at. It's like we all got the same thing. That's
it's only if you're dealing with someone white.
This stuff only comes up as white and black, bro. If we're black and Spanish, black Puerto Rican, black whatever, bro, not African, anything, even Indian. It's like if you're two minorities, that's fine. But it's like if it's a white person,
Mikey, I see a look on your face. You know that's wrong, Mikey. I see the look on your face.
Oh yeah, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
What's your thoughts on that? I know you think it's wrong, bro.
What? Only
Mike bring a white girl home. Are you saying anything to him?
Yeah, like
Mike say he want a white girl. He digging a white chick. Are you giving him anything?
Or is your wife? You or your wife? Who's gonna be more hard on?
Nah, we're not gonna be hard on him. We're gonna have some questions, not so much concerns. But it would depend. Like, is she white? But is she like culturally? Is there any like cultural connection? Like, is she hip at all?
Like what it is about her?
Is she hip? I want to know why he chose her though.
Right.
You said what?
Yeah.
Like why? Yeah. Like what about her? Is it that's attracting to her? Yeah.
Right. That's a
good one. Similar to what Nene was saying. Similar to what she was saying. As far as being able to culturally understand.
My man Chevy on here for the first time today. He said he ain't tripping, yo. Put in the comments, Chevy, man. Tell us why you ain't tripping, bro.
It's 2023, yo. We really
tripping, God.
They still gonna make some beautiful babies.
As long as
that's sinister.
I have is just like what Nene said. I do not want. It's going. I'm gonna let my son know. If my son was to ever do that, I'm gonna let him know. It's gonna be things that go down and she's not just gonna be able to identify with you,
right?
Y'all. Like you have to understand that and be cool with that, bro.
In this day and age, is that really a thing?
Yeah, I wanted to add real quick. I know we gotta get off of this subject, but the reason why I said sinister because when I look at the Kardashians are whatever they are. I don't know. They're not white, Romanian, whatever they are. But I'm just saying, they are only having children with black men. Yeah. And it's not because it's because they know black people are the most beautiful people in the world. So that's the reason why they're having kids with black men.
And maintain. That's
why I say it's sinister. It's like
they're not saying they want to date a bus driver. They're not saying
but it's not about that.
It's the Kardashians too.
It's the point of when just what Steve said was what Obi was talking about was more so. Oh, you know what I mean? You're gonna make some beautiful kids. Yeah, because they having them with us.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not knocking that. I feel
like you know what I mean?
Hey, these mixed kids running the world, bro. Look at Steph. Look at Booker. Look at like these niggas are, bro. These
that's my father black though. They black.
Look at what Chevy said. I went to
Steph mom might be half white.
Steph mother black?
Steph mother mixed, bro. Look at how she mixed.
She mixed.
But
Wardell like her
Wardell is a black man.
But look at what Chevy said. He went to Frostburg. 15% blacks, bro. How could we get
something
mad?
To do with it.
You know, look at the poverty, and that's in 2005.
I mean, shit, nigga, Janelle with the Towson, same type shit. Yeah, and we was up there.
If you hang around white women and you're constantly communicating with them, interacting with them, you're going to gravitate. You're going to have more of a softer landing spot as a dude who's always been around black women, always seen black women. That's all you got in your family, like me. Then I would tell you, bro, I don't find anything about white women attractive, bro. And I'm not racist. I would never.
It's just not your preference.
There's never nothing that I really thought that has attracted me. But I just think that as a black person, we're gonna lead the subject. But as a black person, I think we always a little skeptical though. Like it's like even when Mike said like, why you like it? Like it's like when there's a white person, we just need to ask them questions like, are they really for you?
Yo, as maintain
because they family might not be with us like the real.
As maintain move on. Shout out to all my Nubian white princesses, man.
Man. Yo, stop it. You gonna one of these people. All our bullshit is gonna see you and smack you on the street. Yo, I swear to God, call that. We calling them white women,
man. You disrespecting.
Well, you disrespecting, man. All right, let's move on. All right, so undisputed champ. We got Devin Haney defeats Lomachenko with a unanimous decision. However, many spectators believe that Lomachenko was robbed. Did Haney luck up on this one? So yeah, are we with the bullshit or are we too busy for this topic? I mean, we've been talking about it for a while since Saturday, but
Devin won.
That boy lost that fight, man. The world knows it.
That Devin won.
Everybody says it. The only people that say he won is him and his father. And the white ass judges.
Yeah.
Too busy.
Everybody else say he lost, y'all. Everybody.
I think we too busy, yo.
Too busy. Too busy.
Hey, Miss Moody, how are you doing, baby?
It's Mrs.
They give you side comments from your last that white Nubian shit.
I know, right?
Yeah, right. I think that's what that was about. Yeah. Let's put that face back up there for that white Nubian comment.
Hey, sis,
too busy BSing.
Hey, sis, you know I love you, God. You know I love you, bro. Chill, sis. I love you, bro.
All right. So, let's keep it moving.
Hold on. My man Chevy,
yeah, I said a draw.
That's how I called it. 115, 113. That's how I called it.
You felt like it was a good fight.
Bro.
You felt like it was a good
That's
fight.
Exactly
either way. How can it go either way if you had 115, 113?
Yeah.
No.
Here these niggas go. They too busy.
That's what Chevy just said.
No. I said, look at that. Carry on, yo. Your queen. She love you. You love you, Turn. But you know what? I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about because we're moving on. We too busy.
Let's move on. Yeah, I think we're too busy. But we understand. But we will talk real quick. Fight. Since we're talking fight, we do have one that was stamped for July 29th. Obi 2 times. What we got coming up July 29th, man?
July 29th. We got Big Spence, dog. We got Spence and we got Bud.
Yes, sir.
July 29th, Vegas, baby. Hopefully I'm out there.
So who's Bud? For the people that don't know. Who for the people that don't know?
Terrence Crawford.
We got Terrence Crawford, aka Bud, and we got Spence. What's Errol Spence?
Errol Spence. Errol Spence Jr.
So
that's a big fight.
Yeah,
that's a
super
big
fight.
That's the biggest fight. Yeah, the biggest fight
of the year for sure.
It took too long for it to happen.
Where you at, baby? Where you at, O?
All right, let's get it. All right, so let's move on. Let's keep it moving. Real quick before we move on, I do want to read because we love to shout out our bullshitters. He said I would date outside my race if they attract Hispanic, Asian, China. Yeah, okay. Everybody, if I like it, I will try. Okay, girl.
No white boy though.
Okay, girl. She didn't say no white. She didn't say no about no white.
She ain't say it either.
She didn't say white. Okay. Too busy.
Is you dating a white boy though? Are you dating Brad? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, Bradley. Was Bradley coming over? Was Philip coming over? All right, let's do it. Let's move on. All right, so Jay-Z and Beyonce purchased the most expensive home in California history, worth $200 million cash. Are we with the bullshit? Or are we too busy for the Carters flexing on the whole world?
Too wealthy.
No, we with the bullshit for that 200.
I'm too broke for that shit, bro.
Hey, man,
I'm too broke, but I ain't too busy.
I don't know how to comprehend that shit.
Let me tell you something that's even more important. That $200 million home that we're looking at. You know what they came out and said in a statement? That's just a weekend home.
Just a weekend
crazy. Bro, they work for Billy.
That makes sense.
Bro, 200 mil for my weekend home.
That's like a tenth of his worth, though.
It's an art gallery, I think. Is what it is.
And it's probably investment. It's going to be some investment with it.
My man said, the kids will go there. A couple weekends in the summer.
It's wealthy.
Yo, but when you look at the layout, you're probably not really trying to live in that motherfucker anyway, though.
Yeah, it's probably too big. It's probably some dumb shit.
Yeah, it's too big, bro.
200 million for a house. Now it's California, so everything is high.
No.
Like a little shack probably costs like $2 million in Cali, but
that took before that. The record was.
We got a picture.
We got a picture. For those the bullshitters that may have not seen it, it's coming up, man. This thing is real slow and sluggish.
Before that, the
for those that didn't see it, this is the house.
The record was like 179 for the most expensive crib in Cali.
177 from Mark Anderson in 2021.
Yep.
He's a billionaire hedge fund investor.
That shit is 200 mil.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying, man. This shit look basic, bro.
This shit right
200 million.
It's a layout, Mike.
And it's gotta be the land, not a layout.
This shit look bland, bro. This shit look bland.
Nah, man. I expected something
200 million, man. I want a helipad. I want an Olympic size.
No, probably got that, Mike. It do probably got that though, Mike. It probably got that.
I want to see it.
Helipad. It definitely got a helipad.
You probably don't see it.
Look
at all that grass right there, yo. What's the big ass statue out front?
Mike, come on, Mike.
Man.
Look, fellas, real quick.
$200 million worth.
Y'all all know that. What is it? Location is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Malibu, bro.
Yeah,
this ain't Atlanta where you can have a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
it's like on its own hill, like it's on its own lot. Like it's only.
I need my own island for 200 million, nigga.
Yeah, 200 million is crazy.
Hear what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. That's
and it was cash too.
That's a whole compound, man. This
picture be surrounded by water.
This picture not doing it justice.
I need to see more pictures. Yeah, I need to see more.
I looked at all the other pictures, bro. He had literally have like sections of the house that it'll take you months. Yeah, it's a whole compound.
Down in the underground, underground, something.
No, bro.
I don't think it could be underground.
The picture don't do it justice, Mike.
It's probably huge. It's probably.
Hey, but hold on. Let me paint the picture real quick for the bullshitters in the chat real quick. So this is who they bought it from. So it's a 30,000 square foot Malibu mansion, and they purchased it from William Bell, who is one of the biggest art collectors in the world. So I can guarantee you a half of that 200 million is in art. So 100 million is art.
Right, exactly.
100 million is the house.
So it has a bunch of art.
That's probably what it is.
Exactly.
And just the way the house was made, the way the house was made. You remember when Kanye did his thing, I want to say in Cali, where he wanted to create his crib, it looked weird as fuck. This is the same thing. Like, this wasn't your regular person went and built this house. It was a whole architect went in there, designed it a certain way. And I'm pretty sure Jay-Z got a ton of stuff in there that's worth more than our lives. Like, yeah.
What are you talking about?
She got 14 karat gold shitters, yo. They toilet made out of gold, yo.
Better have it.
No, they definitely probably got gold toilets.
Do, bro.
A duvet, yo. What not duvet? What they call them shit?
Solid gold. Yeah, duvet, but it's solid gold too.
No, hold on. It's a duvet. Oh no, it's a bidet. A bidet. Duvet is the cover.
Is a cover.
Bidet is the thing. We not rich enough to talk about these.
The bidet wash the pump.
Too busy.
They spell bidet.
Nah,
they wash the pump them right, yo.
But y'all know bidets are like regular in Europe though, like overseas. Bidets are like regular. There she go. Miss Moody dropping knowledge today.
Does it have the water that comes up? Does that
that's what a bidet is, bro.
That's the booty. That's the booty water fountain, yo.
Yeah. Warm water. It ain't cold water. It's warm water. You know that water,
bro. That gets yours clean. Better than Mike. That should probably change your life, Mike.
That should change your life, man. Nice little warm squirt of water right there, asshole.
The whole time I had them ass chips the whole time, man.
Get them dingleberries.
Right, man. You get the dingleberries. No wet wipes needed. No wet wipes needed.
Hey, it gets all the crust, yo.
Then you walk around with a soggy butt, yo.
No. They had
they got cashmere towels
too.
Towel. So no one is using the towel.
Baby, no wet ass.
Using towel, yo. No towels. We're using the nice.
The 200 million. I'm not wiping my ass on my toilet. It's gonna do my shit for me. You know what I mean?
No, you got to use the thick ply. The thick ply. That has the two joints.
Yo, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, yo. Wash my ass, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Wash my ass.
I don't know. Nah, me too, bro. I hate I don't want no residue.
Give me that bidet. I want to walk around with white briefs. Briefs?
You still wearing briefs though?
Listen, man, I wear them Calvin Klein white briefs.
That's what foreign niggas, man.
Too busy BS.
Too busy, bro.
Hey, real quick.
Too busy, bro.
Shout out to the Carters, man. Before we move on, real quick, bullshitters. This is your first time here. I need you real quick because we're gonna go to our next topic. But I need you real quick. Hit that subscription button. We appreciate it. Every subscription helps us grow this channel, grow the community of bullshitters. And we say bullshitters out of love because it takes one to know one. Hey. It's all love. At the end of the day, appreciate you all the love. Like this video. You see that little arrow, the share arrow? Go ahead and copy and paste that link and send this link to 10 friends that you know, random friends. Just send it to them, whether it's in DM or text. We appreciate it. Every subscription helps us grow this community. And we here every Wednesday. So, fellas, we're gonna keep it moving, right? Let's go. Did we mention Rudy Guliani? All right, so Rudy Guliani, former a former employee, Rudy Guliani, is suing him for $10 million for sexual assault in the sexual assault lawsuit.
Rudy got 10 million?
Does he have it? I don't know if he has it.
Rudy got it.
He got it.
Hold on, wait.
I'm too busy for it.
Let maintain finish because I know finish maintain.
No, I'm done. I mean, but I thought we was too. Are we too busy? Are we the bullshit,
man? But I just want to say one quick blurb, and this one be my blurb. We're moving on.
If he said I got
everybody around your boy Trump Always doing some funny shit, bro. And that should let you know where there's smoke, there's fire, dog.
Hey, Terry, you know what she said? You know what she said that we could move on? She said my man would be on phone calls with Donald Trump and tell her to suck him off.
While he on the phone.
Because he wanted to feel like Bill
Clinton.
Yeah. She said
hold on.
Who would tell?
What?
So Donnie would tell Rudy?
Hold on. No.
Busy BSing.
Watch this. This chick, like, she was like his assistant. Her salary was $1 million a year, but according to her, a part of that $1 million salary would include sexual favors. She never said he raped her.
She was giving blowies for a million.
Hold on. She did it of her own free will, but kind of like we talked about the lady from BET with Bob and all of that. It was like he was a man of power. So long story short, she was like, you know, certain things he would do. He would purposely call her to the office to give him blowjobs, not because he just wanted it, off the strength that he's on the phone. Because at the time, Donnie was one of his clients. He's on the phone with Donnie talking lawyer talk, and Shorty is sucking him off. And he said to her, he felt like he was Bill Clinton. Yeah.
Yo,
you think
her salary was $1 million though?
It was $1 million.
That's a good salary.
I mean, $1 million.
Of course, yeah.
But hold on, her job wasn't to give you sexual pleasure. That was her job.
But she did it.
Yeah, her job description, y'all.
Yeah, it became her.
That's she's suing. That's pursuing.
It was in the contract.
Yeah, she's suing.
No. It was just an unwritten rule.
What she's suing for? Sexual
extortion.
Sexual something, but yeah.
That's crazy.
We
too busy. We too busy for Rudy Guliani. I thought we were too busy for this.
We do, yo, but he also got an allegation, yo, for paying people to get pardons. He was paying. They said word is that he told people that, yo, you do this, yo, I can give you a pardon, $2 million for pardons, yo.
Yo, real quick, since we on that, I would just like to say, when we realized that when Jeffrey Epstein died, we knew that was the biggest smoke and fire because there was, I'm sure,
man.
That's Donnie's man, and would invite niggas over there. So it's like we know.
There, but let's move on.
We'll move on because I don't want nobody knocking at my door.
Liable for sexual assault. He never did anything. Let's keep on.
This one ain't about Donnie. This one's about someone else.
Yeah, but we'll move on because we too busy. I thought, but all right, let's go. I think we got this one. LeBron James hints at a possible retirement after being swept by the Denver Nuggets. Is the king done, or does he wait for Bronny to arrive in the NBA?
So such a sore loser, man. I'm here.
How's he a sore loser, dog?
He's a sore loser. With the bullshit on this, I clearly.
Yo, he older than you hooping, nigga. What you talking about? He said the nigga was a sore loser.
Yo, he's a sore loser, y'all.
All right, look, what you got? What you got, Terry? What?
Oh, my man can't retire.
Come on, Terry. What's up,
bro? I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. Yes. Like the nigga is tripping, bro. Like, dog. He wants to be a attention whore, y'all. This nigga gets swept because he just got swept by the motherfucking Denver, and he knows him saying this shit is going to overrule the fact that he just got his ass swept out the fucking damn playoffs.
And Terry,
we asked him that though.
Yeah. Hey Terry, but look, you do realize he'll be 39 in like 6 months, right?
Yeah, I understand he's our age, yeah.
All right, so why he can't like say he should retire?
No, he just dropped 47-9. He shot 47-9, bro.
Obi.
Man, do you really think he's going to retire, Obi? Come on, man.
Obi, I'm a Lakers fan, bro. He's not. Listen, this is what LeBron does, and most people hate.
I get it.
He loves to control the narrative.
He has to.
So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about this because you know what? I don't want the Nuggets who just beat me, who's having an amazing year. We don't want to talk about them.
Exactly.
So let's focus on me. And second, I want to let the Lakers know, listen, I got maybe 1-2 years left. I'm not with the shits. Just going to a conference final is not it for me. Go get Kyrie.
I need to make some moves.
Yeah, go get the boy from
Everything
Atlanta.
we do is calculated.
It's calculated, bro. Y'all tripping. It's very calculated.
All right, but this is the thing, though. It ain't. I don't think it's necessarily don't talk about Denver. I think it's don't talk about this sweep. Like, nigga, I'm old.
Yes.
I need
No, because he's been swept before. He's been swept 2 other times.
Twice. He's been swept twice.
Yeah, but he don't want that on. You don't even want that in the ecosphere. Like, you don't want no.
It's there. What the fuck? It's there.
Yeah,
if I could prevent us from talking about it and just think about it,
bro.
Mike, you didn't say nothing about the sweep. We're talking about him retiring.
People don't even talk about Denver
in
the finals.
They asked that question though. They could have asked about how he felt about the sweep.
Just asked him about They asked every man. They asked every player about next year, next season, when you get dropped, when you get eliminated, they always ask you about. So where's your mindset going into next year, bro? He could have easily just said, "Bro, I'm gonna take some time off. It's been an exhausting year.
So
not
they
thinking about that right now."
That's what he said. He said, "I got a lot to think about." That's all he said. I got a lot to think about.
Bro, he said, "No, I got a lot of things to think about." I'll give y'all the whole quote.
Dave McMenamin, hold on, Terrence. Dave McMenamin came up because I'm watching this morning. They didn't even ask him that. LeBron just gave that saying, "Hey, I need some time to go." And Dave McMenamin went back and asked him to explain, what do you mean? Are you talking about retirement? And that's when he went on to say, I don't know. So they didn't ask him that. He threw that out there to tell you.
Bro, you just said McMenamin went back and asked him
after he gave the information. No.
Yes.
He specifically just
said
what
did he say? But what did he say initially?
He initially said that
I'm gonna bring it up, bro.
And pull it up and
said, I got a lot. Let's look at what he said. He said, I got a lot to think about. And then the white boy who's knocking down
David McMenamin.
Whatever. He said he asked him about retirement.
No. Hey, real quick, while you look that up, Obi, I do want to say this, bullshitters. If you're watching this on your phone, try to do something else. Do a different experience. Watch this show on your TV. Go to YouTube on your whatever app or whatever device you use for your smart TV. Watch this on your TV. You're gonna get a way better experience watching Too Busy BSing. But continue, fella. I just want to throw that out to the bullshitters.
And Bron got another 4 years, Chevy. What you talking about, bro? Like, four?
Bron could play 4 more years.
No. He got 2 years. 2 years. Two. Two max.
2 years at this level.
2 max.
Yeah, you want to see him at below this?
Whenever y'all go
ahead.
All right, what's the quote? What's the quote, Terrence?
All right, so I looked this up. So essentially, this is exactly how it happened. They said James ended his news conference. So this is the news conference directly after they got bounced. He said James ended his news conference by telling reporters, not being asked anything, by telling reporters, going forward with the game of basketball, I've got a lot to think about.
Okay.
That's exactly how he said. He said, going forward with the game, I got a lot to think about. Now, look, let me add some context. After he left the presser, Dave McMenamin, who is the beat writer, who's always around him, he caught him in the, this is not in front of everybody, he caught him in the tunnel. It was like, hey, Bron. Yeah.
Right.
That what you just said, bro. Like, can you add some clarity? Like, and this is how you know he like to control his narrative. Dave McMenamin asked him. He said, "What should we pull from this? Like, what should we say to the masses about what you just said? Like, what message do you want us to tell people about what you just said?" And he was like, "It's just exactly what I said." And he said, "This is exactly." He said he caught him in the hallway. After he left, he said he asked him to elaborate on his statement. He said, when you say you gotta think about stuff, what thread should we be pulling from that? Okay. So exactly he's saying, what thread do you want us to pull from that? Go ahead. He said, if I wanted to continue to play, James said, and Dave McMenamin said, as in next year, and he said, yeah. And then Dave McMenamin said, will you walk away? And he said, yeah, I gotta think about it. So look, bro, like he's saying that, like, this is what I want you to tell people, bro.
Look at what Chevy said, and think about my man's age. Think about the amount of he's already did 20 years. That's a real fucking thing. Why the fuck can't I think about next year?
But we know. Playing. But hear this. But it's one thing if you are, but we know because his main goal is to play with Bronny. That's what I'm saying.
He came out and said before this interview, before this was said, he came out and said, "Hey, I want to play with my son." Yes,
he's been saying that for the last 4 years.
No, he said that may not be like it. That may not be. Go ahead.
Yeah, Bronny might not want to do that too.
It might not be beneficial to play with my son. Like Bron has an injury right now. He need to go get that surgery done. Like, the nigga's 38.
They say he probably gonna miss like the beginning of next year.
Saying, guys, it's
arthritic. It's arthritic. That ankle. That's gonna be.
It's no way, right?
That's
at
age.
At the point of the season, everybody's hurt. It's no way LeBron have an injury, not hurt, have a serious injury and play 48 minutes, bro. He played the entire game, bro.
No, he just his ligaments is different. His ligaments, his tissues are different, man.
My man's
what you
bro.
mean? No, literally. LeBron can twist his ankle. Like, yo, listen.
Yeah, he used to twist his ankle all the time.
If Anthony Davis twists his ankle, bro, he's out for 2 weeks. If LeBron twists his ankle, he just tie his shit back up and he back out there.
No, not anymore. That's the old Bron. That's the old Bron was like that. This new Bron get hurt.
All I'm saying is the off season. You know what LeBron is gonna do? He's gonna go overseas, get a new oil change, chill out on the yacht, smoke some cohibas, drink some of his.
He's gonna get his footwork going.
Yeah,
that nigga put $2 million in his body. He's like the most hardest working nigga out there.
He gonna drink wine. They all drink wine.
No, that's what I said.
But he said he cohibas.
Oh no, he ain't smoking no cigars.
No, but LeBron definitely smokes cigars. What are you talking
about? Look of it, maybe once in a while, but when he definitely don't smoke them during the season.
No, that's why I said this off season. So he's going to go get work done on himself like he always done. Like he put the amount of money in his body the same way Kobe does. So he's gonna have a long summer, do all of that. But what I'm saying is that little, in whatever he put out there, that was more so for the Lakers than anyone else, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all that was.
Yeah,
he definitely trying to put some pressure on him.
Hold on. Before y'all move on, I did want to say this bullshit is our next topic. You definitely don't want to go nowhere about this next topic because I think y'all going to get in tune with this one. But last thoughts on Bron. Let me ask y'all real quick before we do move on. How many years you think he has between 2 and 4, whatever? How many years you feel like he really got? Like
2 more. 2 more.
I think he want to play with. He want to play with his son.
3 for Cos. 3.
But
I think his son told him he might not want to play with him. Yo,
I think that's what I heard.
Like Bron James and Bron James Jr. on the same team.
Hold on, you think Bron is dad? I don't.
That's a lot of pressure on you, bro. Listen, he said, look, exactly his quote was, "Yo, that is my dream or aspiration, but it might not be his. It might not be my son." And what I'm feeling from that is like he probably asked him, and he probably been saying this shit, not even asking his son, like, "Bro, let me step back. Do you want to play with me?" Like he might be like, "That I really want to have my own lane." Like you taking that shit, putting a lot of pressure on me. Like I gotta do this. Like
Bronny is not coming in the league. Starting on any
he's not.
Hell no.
He kind of need his dad.
No, bro. But what we're trying to say is though, but put yourself, you're 18, bro, and you have all this pressure, and you know as good as your dad was when he was your age, bro.
So he's not going to be one and done. He's not one and done.
Dad, all you're going to do, but he's going to be one and done. He's going to be one and done just for the fact that.
Why? How?
His name. Off his name alone, bro. He's only going to stay.
Look at D Wade's son. Look at D
Wade's son.
Yeah, in the G League, it ain't nowhere else from there.
D Wade's son don't compare to Bronny.
Yeah. Bron, y'all.
I know that. He at where he at because of his dad's name.
No, he's at where he's at because he wasn't that good. That's it.
No. What I'm saying is, even where he at right now, like in the G League, it's off of his dad's name.
Oh yeah.
He was playing for the Utah, what you call it, G
and he got cut.
And got cut from Utah. His dad owned a part of the
Bron's going to get drafted, yo. He's going to get drafted just for the fact that somebody wants that money. People going to come and see him.
All right, well, all right, enough of this, guys. Let's move on. Yeah.
Bronny gonna get it because his name. Period.
That's it. Let's go. Period. I think that's a good way to tie. That's a good way to tie a bow on it. He gonna get it because of his name. Shout out to you, Obi. All right, so let's keep it moving, y'all. And let's see here. All right. Are we too busy with this shit? So on this Monday, Warner Brothers released the first trailer for a reimagining of the Alice Walker 1982 novel, The Color Purple, and this time it's going to feature Halle Bailey, Fantasia, Danielle Brooks, and more. Are we here? Are we with the bullshit on a new reimagining Color Purple? Or are we too busy?
Definitely too busy for that.
Probably too busy. That don't look a little soft. It look a little soft.
Look a little soft. It ain't gonna hit the same.
Yeah, it look like it's
Taraji. They too cute. I'm a fan of Taraji, so I want to see it.
Taraji, good.
I fuck with Taraji. I feel like they're gonna be too cute with this one. That last one was like real gritty and like, ooh.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little cute.
Yeah. So they're just doing a straight remake of Color Purple.
Yeah, reimagining. A reimagining. Yeah,
it may be more, but more singing in it though.
Yeah,
right. It's gonna be cute, yo. It's gonna be like Mary Poppins, yo.
Some things that's classic just need to stay that way, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like white man can't jump
too much.
Yeah, that white. Oh my god,
I ain't see that. Did y'all see that?
I meant to see it. I ain't got Hulu. I need to see that.
That shit is like
corny.
Nah. I feel like what's his name is gonna be okay as the white guy, but that doesn't need to be touched either.
Right, yeah, they got
white man
the
can't
nigga
jump.
Power. Yeah.
And what's the rapper name that's playing Woody?
Your boy
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow is funny as fuck on the low, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I fuck with Jack Harlow. I fuck with him.
He's funny, bro.
Yo, that movie just can't be touched though. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It's a 101. No,
so
like,
watch this, right? When they redid Coming to America, and y'all always tell me I'm blasphemous for saying I didn't find the original like haha funny like everybody.
The original Coming to America?
Yeah, that's just me. But hold on. I did not think they needed a second one. The second one was it wasn't needed.
They didn't, but you tripping saying the first Coming to America wasn't hilarious, nigga.
Bro, cause you know why? Y'all find
because you a goofball, that's why.
Y'all find Eddie Murphy funny as a stand-up comic, right?
He is.
Yeah,
one of the best.
No, I don't.
I find Chris Rock
characters alone that he played in there, bro.
Kevin Hart is the funniest stand-up to me.
He lost that shit. He lost his stuff.
Dave Chappelle's the funniest stand-up.
Dave Chappelle washes Kevin.
Dave Chappelle
washes Eddie.
Dave Chappelle's skits.
Kevin will tell you that.
Nah, yeah.
I found Eddie.
Dave Chappelle the GOAT.
Well, hold on. We too busy BSing, Cos. You going off on the tangent. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, word. All right. Here we go. All right, this one I'm actually kind of excited about. I'm gonna see how y'all feel about it. But Diddy and Jermaine Dupri have officially, I'm saying officially, decided to do Verzuz. September 9th is a date that's been thrown out there at Madison Square Gardens. Are we with the bullshit? Are we too busy for Jermaine Dupri Diddy Verzuz September 9th?
JD winning. Hold on.
We too busy? We with the bullshit.
Nah, we with the bullshit. Let's get with the bullshit.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
JD winning, bro.
I got Diddy winning that though.
JD winning. You know why I say JD?
And it's in Madison Square Garden, bro. It's in Madison Square Garden, bro.
Diddy got Madison Square Garden.
Diddy got home court advantage, man.
He does.
I thought they already did one. They didn't do one?
No, they ain't.
No, Diddy and JD ain't done one yet. I don't think Jermaine Dupri ain't done one yet.
I feel like Diddy have
he gonna smoke
the remixes, right? When it comes to the remix, it's Diddy.
What? JD got mad remixes. Let's be clear.
When it comes to the remixes,
Diddy.
But when it comes to the just regular,
JD guy,
JD got him,
man.
And watch this.
But
Diddy
nothing hits like a
on,
remix, though.
Watch this. Diddy cannot go on there and give us
how many joints he done produced, though.
He cannot give us 5 Biggie songs. That shit is not fair. He can't do that. He cannot.
Yeah, he can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
He can.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make it a Biggie versus Jermaine Dupri. That's what we're gonna do.
No. Diddy got enough shit to. He got
all of them 112 and.
But y'all didn't hear what y'all didn't hear what I'm saying.
Mary J. Blige, nigga.
Usher.
I want him to do.
They both got Usher.
I want him to do that. What I said is, I don't want him to give me.
JD got confessions though. Confessions.
Come on, bro. You crazy,
bro?
JD can have 5 Bow Wow songs then, nigga. Yeah. I don't want to see Bow Wow performing all night.
He's not.
Don't Jermaine got?
He got Bone Crusher. He got Bone Crusher. He got like a bunch of people.
Don't he got Jagged Edge?
Bro, yes, Jagged Edge, Total, Missy. Biggie,
Total. Who got Total? Diddy got Total.
Jay-Z got
Total. Diddy, but what you call him got Total too. JD, the remix.
JD, yeah.
Oh, that remix? He ain't the original though. And
Mariah Carey.
Diddy got so much of a range, yo. You know he produced the Blue Laces too. That shit for damn.
We know that. Bro, so we're gonna hold on. We're gonna say JD don't have no classic hard hip hop joint.
It's gonna be a nice battle.
He ain't Diddy, nigga. He not Diddy, bro.
All he gotta do is play. Yo, he got. What's that shit he did with Jay-Z? The shit he did with Jay-Z and the Ferrari. Money ain't a thing.
I'm going JD all day.
Yo,
JD got shit, bro.
JD is Diddy of the South.
Yo, like JD got
but he's not
but Diddy's Diddy though.
He's calling him Diddy of the South. So that's
no. I'm just saying, so y'all don't be disrespectful. Like think about
JD, about anybody else, but you're coming at the OG. You're coming at the
JD has been around just as long as Diddy, maybe longer.
Bro, it's not about that. It's not.
You gotta remember.
Yo, when this nigga dropped one of them Chris
What are you
Cross
talking
old
about?
shit,
Yeah,
bro,
Chris
the man
Cross.
gonna take it back to Chris Cross.
All the Mary J. Blige shit that damn Diddy gonna do?
JD got
Right,
married
nigga.
too.
Yeah,
You got married too. He got Usher too. He got a lot of
I'm talking
shit.
about the classic Mary that you love.
Niggas lucky
nigga.
Craig Mack passed, yo. Niggas lucky Craig Mack passed, yo.
Yo, real quick.
Oh man, not Craig Mack. Oh man, yo.
Why y'all think they doing this versus? It's because Jermaine can
makes
go toe to
He
toe.
definitely go toe to toe with him. And it's only 20 songs, guys. It's who has the best 20. It's not the whole catalog.
Yo, and
Who got the best 20?
It would have been it's either Diddy, JD, or Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre,
yeah.
I mean, you could put Kanye and them up there with him too, but
you know,
they too young.
I don't
Too
even
young.
put Dr. Dre up there. You know why? Because Dr. Dre was more so beats. These guys wrote the actual music.
Diddy ain't probably write that shit, man.
Diddy, no, not everybody. No. Diddy told you, yeah.
No, Diddy's a curator, yo. That's all he does.
He's a vibe curator.
Diddy tell you, take that out.
He puts the producer
And Jermaine Dupri is actually a producer. Like,
yeah.
But I'm saying, but Diddy could produce a song too.
Not saying he can't.
I mean, no, he had the hit boy. He had the hit makers.
He's a curator. Yeah, Diddy's going to tell you this is the this is the writer you need. This is the producer you need.
Yeah, take that out. Take that out. Put that in. Whereas JD more so create the beat.
Yeah, he's more like in tune. Diddy's more of an executive.
I need a girl, or
Dr. Dre created
the party though. With Jagged Edge. I need a girl or where the party at. What song? Which song? Because that, which song? Which song?
I need a party at.
I need a girl to ride.
But that way, where the party at?
Or where the party at. Which song you going with?
Yeah, that's the shit.
I need a girl.
What song you going with?
I need a girl is way better than that.
I'm gonna say I need a girl. I ain't gonna lie.
I need a girl is way better than that.
2 different vibes though.
With Usher and them, bro. When they was doing
Hold on. It was 2. I need a girl. Which one? 1 or 2?
All right, what? Yeah.
Which one? 1 or 2 though?
They're both, but the one with Loon on it is fire.
Because you know it was 2. I need a girl, right, Mike?
The second one, the
second one had Mario Winans on it.
Yes, that's the fire one. That's fire. That's the one. I need a girl that.
That's the one with Usher.
Usher singing that,
yeah,
right?
That's the one when they was in the video. That's the one when they was in that big old house party.
Yeah,
and they was just dancing.
What's the other one then? What's the other one?
The other one have Mario Winans and.
Oh, do y'all know all the shit that Diddy did? He could do that. What was that shit with G-Dep, yo, when they was Harlem shaking and shit? Like,
shake that money. Special delivery.
So much
special delivery.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Harlem Shake.
Yo, this nigga Terrence used to do the Harlem Shake. Yo, tall ass.
I'm so glad I missed that.
The nigga Chevy. The nigga Chevy used to do that shit.
Yo, he was a Harlem Shaking ass nigga.
Kick hop, yo. I see a Harlem Shake, yo.
Yo, I used to do that shit all the time.
A pop locking ass nigga, dog.
Bro, nobody fucking with Diddy. Diddy got Janet Jackson too. Oh,
JD too.
Nigga, that was his wife.
Hey, Jermaine Dupri produced "Don't" by Bryson Tiller though.
Of course he does.
Okay.
Okay, nigga, that's a fucking smash.
You know what I'm gonna say though?
Nah, not for Verzuz though.
Watch this. This is what I'm gonna say, and people don't take this into take heed to this. When Jada did Fab. Couldn't nobody tell me Fab wasn't going to win. Jada murdered him. Right?
Yeah, it's all about who you people.
It's all about the song.
The song selection.
DJ did him dirty. Fab DJ did him dirty.
It's not skill to that shit.
Yeah, no,
JD did. Yo, you always be my baby when we live.
You a South nigga, yo. So
that's that shit.
You like that ATL type shit, bro.
No, nigga, that's crazy. Yo, when they go R&B, if they go R&B, bro. I go JD hands down. You go rap.
I don't know about
Diddy hands down.
And that's what I'm saying. Diddy did both.
Jodeci, nigga. What? Jodeci, man.
I mean, he did. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can if you go to, you know, what I mean, what you call it? No, bro. It's the top 20 though. It's the 20, the best 20. And how they do it.
You can take 112 best hits.
Hey guys, hold on.
Jodeci best hits.
We coming up on the last foot. We coming up on the last foot. Let's all give our vote. Who we say. Maintain. Who you got? Bro,
based on how?
No. Just choose one. No explanation. Just go. No explanation.
20.
No explanation.
That's all right.
Who you got?
Man, I'm gonna have to go Diddy though. Damn.
All right, Terry.
I'm gonna have to go Diddy.
Diddy. Who you got?
But it's hard.
Yo, who you got? So we got 2 for Diddy so far. Who you got, Obi?
I don't know. Yeah, I think Jermaine gonna fuck around.
My God, Jermaine. Hold on, Jermaine.
Jermaine gonna fuck around, pull the locks on these niggas.
Right, there we go. We got one for JD. Mike, who you got?
Do that shit,
who you got, Mike?
Nick, take that.
No, because JD is a DJ and a producer and a writer. I'm gonna go JD. I'm switching. I'm going JD because he's a DJ and a producer. I'm switching. I'm JD. I'm JD.
And Diddy's a better performer too, so his mind is already gonna be crazy.
Okay. So we got two. We got 2 Diddy and 3
now we got 3.
JD.
We got 3 JD.
You know what, Mike? New York nigga too.
Mike, you are right.
JD did do a lot of the
Mike,
he did a lot of the American gangsters.
If he go on stage and start doing the regular puffy shit, that could. But JD's normally cool on stage too. JD's chill on stage.
He's no Diddy.
That talk, Chevy. Like I said, don't with that Bryson Tiller. He dropped that down, and you niggas gonna be like, oh, the whole shit will go crazy. The whole shit will go crazy.
When Diddy dropped that, I be missing you shit. It's gonna be done, y'all.
We talking about
Diddy that in the verses, yo.
Yeah,
he can't bring that. I be missing you in the verses.
And we're gonna be doing that, baby. Come around, let me see you do that dot.
Oh, go some BTK on him.
Diddy did do that.
Nah, that ain't top 20.
He did.
That's not top
20 though.
Nah, that's definitely a top 20 song.
It's a good song. It's a good song. But all right, so we got 3 for JD, 2 for Diddy.
When you do more money, more problems, yo. The shit you used to do with Mace. Are y'all crazy?
Mace?
Him and Mace, bro.
Mace? Y'all tripping.
Hey, I was just thinking about horse and carriage, dog. I was just
horse and carriage, all that shit, boy. Y'all crazy.
Hold on. Diddy ain't had nothing to do with
bullshit. What y'all think?
I mean, with Cameron, the horse and carriage.
Not Cameron. Mace. Him and Mace got horse. Yeah,
but that's not Diddy.
Carriage was Cameron and Mace.
Yeah, Cameron and Mace.
And that was on entertainment.
That was
on entertainment. No,
you're talking more money.
No, the joint with Total. Tell me what you want from me.
Oh yeah.
That shit was a bop.
All the total shit is fire.
The one want to see you doing good.
I don't want to get rich.
Hey, not real shit.
You know the one joint that Diddy have to do, and if he do this could be game changer. But he have to bring everybody the introduction to Mace, the 112 remix. Come on, bro.
What?
Y'all don't remember how Mace came through?
Nah.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Look. I'm gonna tell you the one joint that's gonna fuck everything up for Diddy. The one thing that's gonna fuck it up. If he drop this joint, he gonna fuck it up. All about the Benjamins, 1 and 2.
Yeah,
1 and 2. He could do 1 and 2. 1 in the beginning.
What was that joint?
What y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers?
No,
shot callers, brawlers.
What's the name of the joint? How
the chorus go, Wop?
What? Was it Triumph? No, the shit that Biggie, we say anyone.
Is it
Jackson, Jordan, the mic joint.
Bro. That's why he cannot do that, bro.
Not in the verses. Not in the verses.
No, they got to that goes.
The joint with Biggie was doing. He was like anyone. He's like Mike. Anyone, Jordan, Jackson,
Tyson. Yeah, I didn't talk about
ridiculous.
What joint is that?
No, that is Triumph. That's off the.
That's Triumph.
Joint. Yeah,
that's Triumph.
Now that lasts forever.
Hate me now, bro. I don't want. Damn, nigga got hate me now.
You got hate me now. With
hate me now. You can hate me now.
That's what I said with rap. Diddy got it, but when it comes to R&B shit,
it don't matter.
JD man got the
y'all paying. We are done. This topic is over, y'all.
And don't let the youngins be in there and he play some old fire Bow Wow. Then it's over. You already know what the youngins
I forgot about Diddy real live.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Diddy got some.
Diddy been moving for a minute, nigga. Y'all tripping. And listen, hey, Cos,
he gonna play some last train Paris shit. I swear he gonna do that. He'll play some
Mr. Dolly, my baby.
Super
Diddy
Cat,
too, nigga.
goddamn.
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah, he got reggae. He got reggae. He got the. I want to say he might have been one of the. I want to say he might have produced like that Beanie Man and Maya too. You take that.
Oh yeah,
that's for real.
Yeah, that shit was fire though. That shit was fire. Oh, Victory. That's what it was.
Victory.
That's what it is.
Triumph. Yeah, I'm wrong. My bad.
Yeah, they said Triumph.
Wu-Tang.
Something
That's
else.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Triumph is Wu-Tang victory.
You're gonna smoke that nigga. Yo.
Well, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
yo,
it's
the 20 though. It's 20, yo. It's where they play
It's 20.
how it's played.
The placement matter, Mike.
If we going based off his whole catalog,
it's Diddy we talking about,
it's
man.
Diddy. Diddy got the catalog. But I'm just saying the 20 because I know JD is a DJ and a producer. He gonna put that shit right. I swear. It's gonna make it tough for Diddy. It's gonna be real tough.
Go to that shit. I'm gonna go.
I would love to go there. I would love to be in the building. I swear. Bullshitters, what you think, man? What you think, bullshitters? You got Diddy or you got JD on the Verzuz September 9th, Madison Square Garden? Let us know.
We 3-2.
It's tough. We 3-2 here right now.
Maintain Obi and me, JD, WAP, and Mike. Diddy.
I don't know. I'm thinking of rescinding my shit.
Diddy.
Yeah, I think about rescinding my shit, man.
All right, you guys understand? That's cool. I'm gonna go with JD.
I'm JD. What that you rock? What's that?
Oh yeah. I've been around the world and I can see Mace coming out dancing, like doing his shit.
Hell yeah.
Nah, it's gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy. Look at this man, yo. Yo, get off of this shit before we get banned, before we Diddy block our shit.
Listen.
Is it our ladies? Tough job, Mercedes.
Diddy on that though. Diddy on that song.
Though.
Oh, Diddy on Welcome to Atlanta?
Yeah, to Atlanta.
No, he got a new Welcome to New York.
Yeah, the remix. Remember they went to all the girls?
Oh, the remix, but that's the original. The Welcome to Atlanta. He'll bring out. Yeah, that's that shit though. That Welcome to Atlanta, that shit. What?
Ain't enough.
That's a banger. Welcome to Atlanta is a banger.
Yeah, because we're forgetting about a whole slew of JD shit. It's gonna be some good shit.
Facts. All right, well,
all you gotta do is do one of yo, who the hell is this paging me at 5:46?
I just said that, yo. He can't do all Biggie. I just said that, yo.
It's
unfair.
You're Madison Square Garden, bro. You gotta do Biggie, bro. Madison Square Garden.
No,
best 20, dog.
He does. But he cannot give us 5 Biggie tracks, bro. That's not right.
No, he's not gonna do that. He don't have
to.
to.
All right, so we got Kick Hop. He's saying it's a sweep. He's saying JD ain't got swag though, but yeah, he gonna go with Diddy. I guess he's going Diddy.
He's arguably the best rapper ever to do, y'all. Like he got too much for him, y'all.
That's why I say I just don't want.
I mean, that's what it's not about the too much though. It's the quality, not the quantity. It's 20.
I'm talking about his. It's like a Jay-Z.
The whole discography. He's killing them. But
it's like the Jordan and Bron debate, yo. At his peak, his top shit is just on a level that's unmatched, bro.
Oh my God. Well, we'll find out. Bullshitters, let us know what you think, who you got. But yeah, fellas, I think this was a great way to wrap it up on that discussion. Any final words for the bullshitters or those listening right now?
Hey man, y'all be safe this Memorial Day weekend, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, it is Memorial Day weekend.
I apologize.
Drink responsibly.
Late, I apologize for being late, guys. I'm under the weather. Allergies.
Too busy BOJ. Okay.
Y'all ain't see this
too busy bullshit.
Wipe his eyes.
Not a damn sneeze at all.
I've been wiping my eyes the whole time.
Not a sniffle, not a snot, not a nothing.
I've been on medicine all day, bro. I've been on medicine, y'all. We good.
Oh man. Well, hopefully you feel better in the morning, man. Sleep that shit off. Bullshitters, real quick. I would say this: is this your first time on here, or it's the last time on here, whatever it is? But go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We appreciate every new subscription, every new person, because we're trying to build our community of bullshitters, and it's all with love, man. So we appreciate you joining us. Anybody else got any final words?
Make sure y'all floss tonight.
Yeah, floss. Wipe your ass properly, all that. And with that said,
you don't have a bidet, so wipe good.
Wipe good. No bidets. All right, wipe
good.
Get
them ass crumbs you